Hello, this is Diana. This is my Trailblazers of the Universe YouTube channel. On my channel, I am helping you fearlessly and unapologetically live your best, most authentic life. I am helping you break through your barriers and transcending limitations you may have. If that sounds good to you, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. So today's weekly intuitive message is that just because something doesn't look exactly like you think it should, doesn't mean it's not working out for you. We have this ideal version of what we think things working out for us should look like. But in a world, in a universe full of endless opportunities, possibilities, and it's always expanding, there are a million different ways that you could get to your goal. There's so many different paths that you could go on. Just because it doesn't look like what you think it should look like doesn't mean it's not going to happen for you. How many times have you been in a really bad situation, or a situation where something didn't look like things were going to work out for you at all, and it did? And I guess we also need to define what does working out for you look like. It's an ideal that you have in your mind. It's like a perfect version of the situation that you have in your mind. A lot of times it's romanticized, right? But don't give up hope. Keep going, and things can turn out in a much better way than you can imagine. And sometimes even the things that you think didn't work out for you actually worked out for you, in that it led you to learn a lesson that you were supposed to learn, or it led you on the path to get what you want. It might be a windy path, there might be detours, there might be obstacles, right? Roadblocks, but often that is telling us to go more with the flow and stop trying to control the situation, stop trying to control the outcome. It's detaching from the outcome. We are in an infinite universe, right? We can even say multiverse, whatever you want to call it. But my point is, there are infinite possibilities, infinite ways to get to where you need to go, where you want to go. And don't give up hope. If you keep putting the good energy out there, positive intentions, taking inspired action, working on yourself, prioritizing yourself, healing yourself, things are going to work out for you. You're putting in the inner work. You're putting the effort. You're on the right path. It just also know that some things have to fall apart for these things to come together. And sometimes when it feels like something isn't working out, it means sometimes those things are not in alignment with the way your life was meant to go. So you have to let those things fall apart. So that's why it can look not the best at the moment, but don't give up hope. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't let the circumstances fool you. Circumstances are always changing. Everything is temporary. Change is the only thing that is inevitable. So allow the changes, be the observer, let go of the outcome, let go of your attachment to how you think something should look like or where you think you should be, because that's what trips us up, and that's when you lose the magic of life. So let life surprise you, prioritize yourself, keep working on yourself, keep healing yourself, keep being your best version. If you go backwards, it's okay. There's a million different ways something could happen. Sometimes those delays and roadblocks are what's needed so you can get to where you want to go, where you need to go. And sometimes it's leading you to where your growth is going to be, outside of your comfort zone. It's going to lead you to the lessons you need to learn so you can get there. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart, and the word I want to say is just allow. Allow. Stop trying to control. That lead to control is that attachment to the outcome, and when you attach too much to the outcome, often it doesn't work out because you're too attached. You're in a state of resistance. You're resisting the flow of life. You're resisting what needs to happen so you can get there. So whatever you can do to let go, enjoy the ride, and prioritize yourself, and find joy in life and other things. So sit around waiting for something to happen, or sitting there frustrated, because that doesn't come when you're in that kind of state of being. You're not believing. You're not having hope. You're not believing that this can manifest. You're not believing that this could work out. You're kind of have that anxious energy, and that's going to manifest as more chaos. So whatever you can do to stabilize the nervous system, to relax, to detach, I mean, just focusing more on yourself. Things that bring you joy, things that put you in more of a flow state, not an anxious state. Notice the difference between a flow state and like an anxious attachment state, right? So whatever can bring you more into that flow state is what helps. That's all I have for today. If you like this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. I also have a Facebook group, an Instagram, and a TikTok. My links are in this video description and in my channel description. I also offer spiritual and transformational coaching. If you need help getting your life together, I've been through addiction, toxic relationships, a lot of trauma, grief, mental health issues. So I know how to get myself out of dark places and it kind of really transform my life and get back on the right path. I can help you do that too. My contact information is in my video description. Have a good day. Namaste.